All right, welcome back. Another day, another time at the sea here. We just stopped the last episode. We're going to start this one up. Jump right back into the fishing. All right, first fish. Hits immediately. Nice little sculpin, 26.2%. So another fish. So the red lurker has done great. But I've tried to lean towards the end of the last episode and then starting off in this episode, even though it's the middle of the day, I've tried to feature this this jig a little bit. Now the scary part is we caught that massive cod towards the end of last episode. And so probably in a little more danger of things like that happening because of just the nature of these handmade foams. They seemingly catch everything. Where maybe the lurker's size, it's the smallest lurker available, on average. But I mean, you can catch crazy stuff on the lurker too. So I don't know, but it's been fun using this. I feel a little better about recommending unlocking that based on how it's been performing, especially like I said in the second episode of this trip, and now hopefully even more in this episode. All right, that took a little longer. Ooh, look at that nice eel pout. Okay, let's just get a little bit of pilker time in. So one thing that's been, a little weird is I just never did make any more saith. So hopefully if you make a trip out here, if it's not at this exact same time and you're fishing here, hopefully you'll catch a few mackerel. It'd be nice to make some mackerel bait as well. The saith that I've gotten just happened to have been, I don't know, a little big to cut up into bait, considering how valuable just the silver we would get from them would be. But it's possible that I'm shooting myself in the foot by not getting the safe bait in case that actually does help us catch stuff a little faster. See, there's sometimes you come out here and you're going to catch saith every 3 fish. And in that case, a lot of them will be 2 kilo. And the small markers and certainly the non-markers, you just turn into bait and you never run out of bait. But sometimes if the saith are not as active like this, then it happens this way, I suppose. Oh, you know what I could do? Since it's just like this random thing, I could just send us some saith bait from my main account. It's not a bad idea. That's nice haddock. We've seen some nice haddock. I think we're gonna do pretty good. I think silver wise we're gonna do pretty well. Let me just let it sit in the bottom for a second while I take care of this. Okay, so I think I want to send us just like 12 of these. And 12 of these. Sometimes the big cod are hitting it when it's just sitting in the bottom. All right, so I got some saith. So at least we can have that benefit of fishing with saith bait on here. Because how much time's left in our trip? Yeah, a little bit over an hour. So we'll get a little bit more daytime, then we'll switch to the We'll switch to the jigging setup. For nighttime, and then we'll probably get a little more pilker time in towards the end during daytime again. Come on, we got you. We got you. You're right here. Oh, we almost lost it. Okay. Is it a cod? Golly, we would just love one of these to not be a cod. One of these really juicy ones be a saith or something else. Wow. That's a big fish on pilker. Okay, that's our biggest fish on pilker. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Once again, sometimes it's just sitting down there. Hey, it's a saith. I think with the saith chunks on there, if anything, we just get a better bite rate. Oh, it's another saith. Okay, we're catching some saith all of a sudden? Weird. Saith are out, man. You know, we put saith on there. Now the saith are out. A little longer to get this fish, but wasn't too bad. And yet another saith. Where are we on the map? Okay, so it could also be the location of where we are on the map, to be honest with you. Nice smooth bite there. I think we need to adjust where we're fishing, but not by much, because I don't want to get off this saith bite. Look at all these saith we're catching all of a sudden. Like, I don't want to move too far, but we are getting... Well, I think we're still okay. Smoked frog, nice roach. See if this is another saith. You know, we've been out here at the sea so long. I truly have no idea what the cafes will be. We've kind of done, you know, just several hours of fishing. Man, that's a nice saith. We're still drifting off the spot, though. Love to see it. So we're still on the left side. The current's taking us back east now, but I have switched to a jigging setup once again. We're in that time of the day where it seems to me the jigging rig is like optimal. Like 1 or 2 a.m. to maybe like 6 a.m. or something like that. Is it going to be another cod? One of these times it won't be a cod, and we'll be amazed. I actually think I could lock this one up. I think he's right on the borderline. Just because you can lock it up doesn't mean you have to lock it up. We are definitely putting this rental gear through its paces on this trip. What I don't like is that we're low on energy. Ugh. We can't create any space. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's just right here. Oh, nice. This is the time it's not going to be a cod. Wait, what is? I mean, I know it's a thorny, but what size thorny? Whoa! $25,000 XP without premium. Woo! That was nice. Oh yes, this is why I really like this jig. That was an amazing thorny skate. And we almost immediately hook into something else that's just perfect size for us to feel like we're having these big fights. But we're not getting totally wrecked either. We're getting them in. The cod, of course. But it's 20 kilo. Holy cow. Wow. I was sitting here thinking like, okay, maybe I'll switch back to the lurker at 7 in the morning. Did take a little bit longer to get this bite, but then as soon as we did, it's another chunky monkey, so might throw this in one more time. Only 7.2. What in the world? All right, now it's 8:51. And we hit another chunky one. Yeah, I hope that hope it's coming across how good this is. Just doing the jigging. The jigging rig. These handmade foams. Even just the O1s, the yellow ones. So good. Oh. And I'm telling you, Especially past a certain size, even though they can be annoying, these cod are going to add up in silver. All right, we'll try the maggot. All right, first fish on the yellow maggot is a place. European place, very nice. All right, let's try the 06. All right, first fish on the maggot, the red maggot. Another nice safe. I love it. All right, let's try the 07. White maggot can also be very good out here. All right, pretty quick bite on the white. I might cast it again because it was like an immediate bite. Just so let's test it. Small haddock. Very quick bite again. Haddock to haddock. Nice place. Yeah, I mean, this maggot is crushing it right now. Kind of amazed. 11:48 in the morning. We might have stumbled onto something here with this white maggot right now. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. That's the perfect size. Some safe bait. Yeah. Maggot's a champion. Now, very much compared to what we were catching on the handmade, obviously we're getting a lot smaller fish on the maggot, but the bite rate. Still very good. Another good safe bait. All right, speaking of which. $27.8. Is that our first cusk? Interesting. Pretty nice fish. I will say the quality of fish, kind of all over the place right now on the lurker. It's not as consistent as that handmade foam was. Let's see. Well, we're we're fishing in that time of day, honestly, that it's like, ooh, perfect for bait. When it's kind of like, sometimes it's the slowest or just like the worst fishing. It'll pick up in a minute though. All right, so we switch to the safe strips. And I also haven't decided if I want to turn this safe into strips or fillet. Lumpfish is awesome. These Norway trips are amazing. It's sad because you only get 3 trips, and now it's such a huge resource. I mean, again, just spending a tiny amount of gold gives you all of this fun, all of this experience, and all of this silver. But ultimately, it's then a pretty big grind, even with copper added to the mix. Still a pretty big grind to get to level 34 to actually come here with your own gear. But this helps. I mean, this is a huge, boost to that process. Especially with the silver you make. Oh, nice Pollock, 8,000 XP. These Pollock, awesome. Man, popped off right as it hit. Slid right off. Yeah, this is almost 3 hours actually fishing 34, and it has not really slowed down at all. It's been just steady. Man, sunsets here are pretty cool. Look at that. Nice safe. Did I just max cast that on accident? What in the world? Probably about one fish away from switching back to the jigging set. Nice place. Alright, switch to the jigging rig. And we immediately start hooking into things again. We'll see where we are on the map. And how much time we have left. Yeah, man, this thing just finds the cod, for better or for worse. Mostly it's for better, I think. Oh, it fell off. I have 7 hours left, basically. Ooh, nice pollock. Another pollock. 96 fish in our net. Ooh. I'm telling you, man. Cod magnet. And then every once in a while it's not a cod, but this thing pulls in the kilos. Alright, just chill out, buddy. Do that. On. Our energy's tanking. I see you. He is actually swimming backwards against our frickin' gear. What a stud he is. Even this close to the surface, he's still like trying to swim backwards. Oh, that's amazing. Holy cow. All right. Here we go again. Insane. This has been the best fishing trip I mean, considering our level and skill, oh, this trip to Norway has been terrific. It's certainly been a lot of fun. Yeah. 28.6. I don't know. It's definitely playing with fire, by the way. The thing is, because we're using the jigging rig, if I get a cod that we can't get out, and I'm stubborn and I don't Alt F4 or just like shut it down, the only thing I actually lose is a handmade lure that cost almost nothing to create, and a jig that cost about 50 silver. A jig head. But frankly, ooh, a lot of these cod are worth about as much as that jig head, just one of them. So it's frankly worth it. And the amount of XP we're getting for those cod, I mean, it's just chilling. Oh, goodness. Okay. Ooh, lumpfish on jigging. That's cool. I gotta watch the time here. I definitely... We've got 25 minutes left. This might be crazy. I should probably relog before the... See if we get a fish real fast. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna relog. This better work. I could have really screwed up there. If the game thinks that the trip's over, and now I'm relogging and it puts me somewhere else, we could have missed out on cafe and selling fish at the expense at the nice rate. Whew. Okay, we're good. We're good. Trip has 5 minutes left. Man, that was close. All right, let's see if there... Well, first of all, let's just quickly look and see. Oh, crap. 1,400 silver? Oh, shoot. Okay. No, no, no. No. Oh, we got that. 189. All right, 189. No, no, no. Okay. 189. Let's look at the prices here. Look at that thorny skate. I knew that was a good thorny skate. Look at all these cod, though. Wow. Lumpfish. Lumpfish are gold. Haddock, pollock, all add up. European place, dab up here, eel pout. Woo! What a trip to Norway. Most expensive fish. So now we have 2,600 silver. And technically we have one more Norway trip and... one more copper trip. We've done 2 of both, right? Uh-oh, don't start doing this again to me. Because my trip is over? That would be weird, right? Alright. Back on dry ground. Oh, what a trip to Norway, though. That was amazing. And honestly, this this last stage of the video, we've actually, because I was cutting out the fishing in between the bites, for the most part, not every time, but for the most part, this isn't that long of a last video for the Norway trip. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not getting the best connection to the game or something right now. We're not hitting tackle stores. This is weird. Okay. Anyway, let's just wrap it up then. So 2,600 silver. We leveled our marine fishing to 28.6, which seems pretty good. And we almost hit level 22. Actually, for a while there, I was wondering with all those cod if we might just inch to the finish line on hitting level 22, but we did not quite. And 22 is what? Donnets? Yeah, so not a big deal, but still kind of interesting. So yeah, all right. I have seen the request for talking about, even as we end this series eventually, talking about like what gear I recommend people save for if they've been following along. And obviously the easy answer is if you want to do carp fishing, I still think it's worth at least considering doing maybe a nice feeder rod with the caliber HSV. The only reason why that's even a question is you can't use the caliber HSV at copper, but you can use it everywhere else, including spin fishing, trolling, and carp fishing at Bear, Oldberg, Bear, and Amber. Not super comfortable at Amber, certainly some spots less than others, but for the most part you can. So I still think that's a good recommendation, and we can talk more about it. I mean, I don't think this will be the last episode or anything. Like, I'm about to go on vacation, so this episode and the last couple ones actually are going to come out while I'm gone. So I guess it's hard to know for sure what I'll feel like doing once I get back, but I think it's at least entirely possible that we'll continue this series at least a little bit. So anyway, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.